Oh my god. Wait, what are we doing?
Previously in the Brotherverse.
My name is Zana. I am one of the original founders of the talismans. Your friend Sage, her soul currently lies trapped in the capital city of Omnia, 20 years in the past. You must go now and free her, and I shall bestow upon you the talisman of time. And this piercing noise is heard, and you're standing in the snow.
I guess maybe we should head back down south.
You recognize these as frost giants. I am Bifrost.
I am the captain now.
I submit to you, O great lizard of strength. I can go as far as the snow can go.
Can you take us that far?
Farewell, travelers. You are able to peacefully sleep through the night. All right, so you guys are waking up in the morning inside of Leoman's tiny hut. There's snow on the ground. It's a bright, sunny day. You're surrounded by trees, and you basically set up camp in just the middle of a clearing in between all of these pine trees that are currently flocked with snow. And, yeah, you are just waking up.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, me too. Are you in pain, Orc?
Always. Emotionally or physically?
Existentially.
Yes.
Well, should we start hiking? We got a long way ahead of us, don't we?
Yeah, where are we going?
To, like, the southern end of the continent?
Oh,
Yeah, like the opposite of where we are now.
all right. Yeah, let's get moving.
Okay. I snap my fingers and take down the hut,
And it dissipates.
we are immediately cold.
Yeah, luckily it's a bright, sunny day out, so you feel the warmth of the sunlight on your face.
That's good.
Yeah.
But we're still in, like, tundra lands, right? It's still, like, snowy up here?
Yeah, but it's definitely quite a bit farther south than you were before, so it's starting to warm up a bit. It's not frozen tundra anymore. You're in, like, the tree line now.
Cool.
So, yeah, and as you guys are standing there, roll a perception check.
13.
19.
3.
All right, so Yenri, you rub your eyes and you're becoming accustomed to the sunlight, and you look off to the south, and you see a few like snow hills in front of you, but then you also see cast across the background, across the sky, is a little bit of smoke rising up into the air.
Ahoy, civilization, methinks.
Or the end of it.
Yeah. Perhaps. You say you're thinking like the town might be burning?
I don't know. I'm used to towns burning down, so there's a good chance.
That's fair. But yeah, maybe if we head that way, we can find if they have any like horses or buggies or something. Maybe we can borrow or buy or steal. Some way. I'm just not confident I'm going to be able to walk to the southern end of the continent in a reasonable number of episodes. So
I think it would be bold for any of us to say that we could do that.
yeah,
We can be a horse.
I think I can handle it.
Puff and I have been a horse before.
I think
Oh,
you've
true. We
established that
can
you
be
are a
your
very
horse.
poor horse.
yeah. I was going to say, not going to try to put
Says
down your
you.
horse skills, but
Hey.
you're remembering that with a very pleasant. Can't
Let's
think of the
be
word.
let's be
Rose-tinted
light
glasses.
here, guy. That was our
There it is.
first time. Let's point that out. And
Yeah.
Horse tinted glasses.
you're never good your first time.
Wow, through these horse tinted glasses, that really looks like a horse.
My God, everything looks like a horse.
It's like that Google DeepMind.
Oh
dog,
God, yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
But instead of dogs, they fed it horses.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird saying fed it
Feeding
horses.
Google. Yeah.
I require horses.
The Google's insatiable.
Yeah.
Quick, we're running out of horses.
The people need Google. Get some more.
We have to switch to mules.
So we'll do something else.
Yeah, let's just go to town.
Yeah. Or fire, whatever this is. But
Let's just making our way downtown.
yeah, let's walk in fast.
People pass?
Faces pass, Puff.
Faces.
But people can pass.
God damn it.
We're town bound.
Townies. All right. So you guys start walking across the snow, and you're just walking through the trees, and you come up over one of these snow hills, and you see in the distance a town that has a wooden wall around it. And you actually recognize this area as Fjord.
Ah!
Called it.
Oh my gosh. Is it still, is it still frozen?
No, because you're 20 years in the past.
It's pre-frozen.
And this is the city of Fjord, of which the spa is a part of. The spa is slightly outside of the city, but you would have flown over all of this when you originally went to Spa Fjord.
Oh.
That makes a lot of sense.
Wow.
I hadn't even thought about that there would be more than just the spa.
Yeah. We weren't very observant the first time around.
No.
We were on a mission. Looked right past it.
Yeah, it's almost like the narrator forgot or didn't create it yet.
And then he's like, of course there was a city. You
Yeah.
you didn't bother to look for it. No.
Oh, man. I kind of want to go say hi to Montgomery. No, not. Was that his name? Yeah, Montgomery.
Yeah, he's probably a bright, strapping young lad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably on towel
bright's
duty
the right
at this
word.
point. He's probably an intern.
Yeah. Little pimple-faced Montgomery.
Yeah. He's going in the back and journaling about all these potions that one day he'll be able to make.
Working on that ass potion.
Yeah.
Be my greatest achievement. My swan song.
That was his... Because he played it so cool when Orc ordered it. He's like, everything to make my ass look good. He's like, oh, do I?
My moment has come.
I might.
Yeah, should we explore more of Fjord or should we check out the spa?
I feel like we have to see the spa at some point, but
Yeah. Returning to things seems like good narrative cliches.
Bad for the time continuum, great for the story. We can warn them of some evil witch who's gonna,
20
partner
years
up
from
with
now.
the elites of the townhood. 20 years from now, yeah.
Let's not
exactly.
tell them when it's going to happen, though. So they're just like on edge for 20 years.
At some point.
So it's just going to be Salem witch trials. Everyone's a witch.
Yeah.
That's why there wasn't a town when we came back. we destroyed it.
But burned to the ground with all the witches
Turning them on each
inside.
other.
Oh, so time traveling does work.
Yeah. Well, you want to go into town to start? And then we
See.
can,
Yeah.
let's head into Fjord.
Okay. So you guys go down the hill and you start walking towards the city, and you walk around the outside of the wall and around the corner, and you see a big open wooden gate that is the front of this city, and it says Fjord over it in big, like, carved out letters.
Wonderful. Let's go into Fjord.
I concur.
So you guys are peering into the gate right now, and it looks like a pretty modest city. All the houses are made out of wood. There looks to be maybe a fort at like the end of town, but it's pretty sparse overall, and a couple of the houses have some smoke rising in. And the first thing that you see when you walk in is there's like a big farm on your left with a bunch of pigs, and then on the right you see a tavern.
Let's ride pigs all the way to the southern part of the continent.
You have two choices: pigs or tavern.
Pigs can get you places. Taverns have been bad luck for us.
Let's just sled dog these pigs.
Sled pigs. I almost
Sled
said pig
pigs.
dogs. I was like, wait, no. It's not the right
other
word
way.
to replace.
The other way.
Let's pig dog our whale.
Dog pig.
Dog pig. That's way out of it.
Are you gonna pull a dog with a bunch of pigs?
Like, I don't know how this helps us, but yeah. And dog pig our way.
Dog pig. Dog pig. Make it to the capital on a dog pig.
I believe there was also a fjord.
The fjord of Fjord.
Fjord.
That's true. Where would you like to go?
Pigs sounded pretty good.
I agree.
Okay. Let's go check out these pigs.
All right, so you walk to your left, and there's a wooden fence that's surrounding this. It's like a corral for the pigs, and they're all there, like rooting in the dirt. And there's like an older man that's standing in there with them, and he's just got this pitchfork, and he's just shoveling mud from one pile to the other. And he just looks over, he says, "Good day, boys."
Good day. Looks like moving a lot of dirt there. One pile to the other.
"Oh yeah, I mean, these pigs aren't going to move all this mud themselves. Gotta help them out."
Yeah, I mean, the question could be posed why you need to move the dirt at all, but beyond that, I have a question for you, sir.
Yeah, what is it?
Are these here traveling pigs?
Are they pig dogs or dog pigs?
I feel like you guys might have been out in the woods a little too long. I mean, these are just these are pigs for eating and rooting.
Oh,
Sad.
well, it's a mighty fine brood.
Oh, thank you. I've been working really hard. I've been moving all this mud and growing these pigs. A lot of hard work.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Charles.
Charles, is there any we're trying to get south, like way south. Is there any one in town that might be able to help us out with that?
Well, I don't know about anyone in particular, but anyone who's passing through this town is usually stopping by at the tavern on their way south, so maybe you could hitch a ride with someone?
So what you're saying is at that crossroads we should have chosen tavern.
Between pig
I mean,
and
unless you're
tavern.
gonna fight me for my pigs, but I wouldn't really enjoy you doing that to me.
Oh, don't use that word around me.
Don't tempt him. That's a trigger word for our big friend here.
He does
Yeah,
look mighty strapping.
he'll do it for no pigs.
Is that a thing people do here? We fight for pigs?
I mean, no one's done it yet, but I guess there's a first time for everything.
This is how the great Fjord pig fights started.
Pig fights.
Yeah.
You sound strangely open to this, Charles.
He's like, no one's challenged me yet.
I'm but an old man. I would really appreciate if you not fight me for my pigs.
I'd love.
I mean,
wanna
if you
fight
defeat me, who's gonna put this mud from one pile to another pile?
Is this like a lost button in the hatch thing where if someone doesn't move the mud from one pile to the next, like this whole city's
The
gonna go
world.
down?
That's the end of Fjord. You know, Charles, I think people have not been appreciating the work you're doing here. You were doing the work of the people.
Thank you. That's what I feel like too. And no one ever thanks me for it. I appreciate that.
No problem. I think we're going to go grab a drink.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good luck with your dirt.
Thanks, Jim. I'll just get back to this mud piling. Say goodbye, piggies. And you guys.
Bye, pigs.
they don't do anything.
Okay.
What a guy.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like a nice dude.
Yeah.
You want to head to the tavern?
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose drink trumps fight.
To the tavern.
All right, so you guys walk across the street and you push open the doors of this old-timey tavern, and you walk in, and there's only a few people inside, but you peer across the floor of the pub, and there's a man standing with his back to you cleaning a glass behind the bar, and he turns around, and you recognize Montgomery.
Oh my god.
Ah! Well, fuck me, it's Montgomery.
Yenri tries to contain his excitement since he doesn't know us, guys. Just remember that.
Oh,
This is 20 years
did
ago.
he hear me?
I fully expect Montgomery's voice to sound like Montgomery, but 20 years younger.
Oh, no. It might.
Whatever that means.
It might.
Well, hey there, barkeep.
Hello there, travelers. Can I assist you?
He sounds more announcery, but it does sound
Solid. Very, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get back into the Montgomery voice.
younger. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
honestly
I
don't
believe it.
remember what it sounds like. I think
No,
it was something
you-
close to that.
Oh, yeah, I think you pretty much nailed it.
No, I think that's it.
Yeah. It's like before he's lost a little bit of his hope and been worn down for
Yeah.
20 years.
He is a little more bright and
a
announcer.
little more chipper. Yeah.
Welcome to the Welcome to the Fjord Tavern. I have lots of drinks behind the bar for you.
I can hear you finding it.
I'm just like sign waving back and forth over it.
I mean, you kind of sound like the guy who plays Krunk. I can't remember that dude's name,
Oh, really?
which is awesome. I love that guy.
Oh,
he's
yeah,
one of the
yeah.
best. Warburton.
That probably
Something.
makes sense, actually, because
Patrick.
I was trying to practice that guy's voice earlier today.
Were you? No way.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I need to fall into the actual voice of Montgomery. Hello. He was just kind of droning a little bit, and his voice was really low. And he talked like he needed something to say.
You're
Can I help you?
Yeah.
You're putting a little
Canadian?
more twang on it. There's a little more. There's a little more stank on this Montgomery.
Yeah.
than it used to be.
It was more of
Or
a
will be.
British
Worthy.
man. How can I assist you?
maybe just like 3 ales?
3 ales coming up right now. And he goes behind the bar and he pours a couple taps and he's like, so what brings you to Spa Fjord? Not the spa, this is just the city.
Are
Excuse
you
me,
practicing for
I
a
am
new
off.
job, Montgomery?
I have been having my eyes on that place a little bit.
We're just passing through. We're actually on our way south, like the deep south.
Would you be heading to the capital city?
That's right.
That's the one.
Yes, Omnia is several days' journey from here.
How does one usually go about getting there?
It is not easy to get there from here. You must pass through the deep woods. It is quite impenetrable without a guide. I feel like I finally found it.
Hey, let me ask you something. Have you heard anything about pig dogs?
I know of pigs and dogs, but not these pig dogs.
What about
Okay.
dog pigs?
Yes, those I have heard of.
Oh, really?
Good.
Montgomery, you mentioned a guide. Would you happen to know anybody around? Like, is there a guy sitting in the corner smoking named Strider that could possibly take us down south or something?
There is likely to be a patron in this bar that could bring you down there. And he's eyeing around, and he says, You see that big floofy cat in the corner?
Oh, yeah, the kitty.
She is a traveler that is passing through here on her way down south. Maybe you could talk her up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it kosher to use the word floofy at her? To her
I am
face?
unsure of this.
Floofy!
I don't know if anything at someone is kosher.
Fair enough.
I'm just gonna talk at you,
Yeah.
not to you.
Hey, floofy. Well, thank you, sir.
Hey, maybe we should get Floofy. I shouldn't call her Floofy, but maybe we should get Floofy an ale.
Ooh,
As
good
a
idea.
gift.
Can I look and see? Is she drinking anything right now?
She has a small glass of milk that she is sipping out of.
Classic.
I'll take one small glass of milk as well, barkeep.
Right away, sir.
Hey, what was your name, by the way?
My name is Montgomery.
I mouthed it along with him out of excitement.
And his eyes get very confused. And he kind of is like taken aback for a little bit. He's like, that was disturbing for me.
What? Sorry, I don't know. Maybe some alcoholic milk?
Yes, I can provide you with one of those. A White Russian, perhaps?
Oh.
I'll take one too.
Love those.
Right away. Also, this all costs money, by the way.
I was gonna say, I gotta pay for this. I mean, I know I ordered for you. That was my fault, but
I will be right back. And so he walks away and he grabs a couple glasses and takes out a gallon of milk, pours it in, and mixes some other stuff up and brings it over to you guys.
all right. What's the damage?
That'll be
How much does it cost?
that will be 2 silver pieces, please.
Oh, easy.
Dope. Yeah, I slide a couple coins across the table to him.
All right. And he takes
And
them.
a couple more for tip.
I appreciate the tip, sir.
You're welcome. You've done a fine job here, Montgomery.
Thank you.
I have a feeling this is the beginning of a beautiful and 20-year-long friendship.
With a very tragic end.
And a big gap in the middle.
Say, don't remember these faces. All right.
Who wants to approach her?
I feel like it shouldn't be me.
I'm supposedly charismatic, so I guess I will.
This is true.
Oh, wait, I
walk.
too.
I walk over, yeah, and I carry the little dish of milk and my ale in my hand, and walk up to the big cat and say, "Hi there. Is this seat taken?"
No, not at all. You are free to sit next to her.
To her?
Yes, to her.
Oh, is that you?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, this is she.
Okay. I hope it wasn't too far, but I saw you were running low on your milk there, so I got you a refresher. And I slide her the little dish.
Well, what a gentleman you appear to be. The name is T.E. Ashi, but you can call her T.E.
Well, wonderful to meet you, T.E. I'm Yenri. I heard that you might be heading south.
Oh, yes. T.E. is just passing through the city on the way to Amnia.
Perfect.
You seem like travelers. You may have a story to tell, T.E.
Oh, I have plenty of stories, but mostly we're just looking to get exactly where you're going.
Well, perfect. Well, I will not work for free, though. You must understand.
I mean, work is a strong word. We're both heading that way. We're just looking for a travel companion. A guide, if you will.
This is true, but you must understand the way that the world works.
Guide is a job.
Yeah. TE
Really?
provides you with a service, and you must return the favor.
It's like, we're not looking for a service. We're just looking for a companion. A service, if you will. It's ruined my own leverage that I had for a moment. But no, this is fair. Without sounding too haughty about it, we can pay you handsomely. But
Oh, but you
only
see,
if you
it is not money TE is interested in.
Oh? What is TE interested in?
I have something. Sorry. I'm supposed to be talking in the third person. I would like to state to you guys here that this is actually a character that Phoebe created.
Oh,
What?
Oh.
What?
wonderful.
Sick.
That's exciting.
Yeah. So we need to give her a shout out in the episode, and we can record that later. Hey there, friends of the Brotherverse. If you're listening to this episode right now, it means that you've been introduced to our Tabaxi NPC, Tiiashi. That was actually a fan-created NPC. It was created by our friend of the podcast, Phoebe, who you can find on Instagram at CaffeDraws, CaffIDraws. And so you should go check out her work. She's done some fan art for us, and she does a lot of like D&D inspired artwork, and it's really, really cool stuff that she does. So you should go check her out. And now back to the show. But I'm supposed to talk in the third person.
Yeah, that's difficult, but it's awesome. I love it so
Sweet.
far.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for you to have to carry this out for our entire journey south.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Great. I just gotta fall into it. So
No, it's wonderful.
Te is looking for something very specific. You see, Te is an herbalist. Te is a collector of things of the woods, and there is a very rare flower that she requires. You see, Te requires the midnight lily.
Oh. I can't say I'm familiar with it, but...
Yes, it lies deep within the deep woods. We can travel for a ways, but then I must ask you to venture into the woods and find Tihi the midnight lily.
These are my friends that I'm traveling with, by the way. This is Orc and Puff. Guys, why don't you come over here?
Hi.
Hello.
She is pleased to meet you.
Oh. He is pleased as well.
Wonderful.
Puff is pleased.
So, T.E. is willing to guide us down to the capital city, but we have to make a stop in the deep woods and help her find the Midnight Lily? Have you guys
Yep.
heard of this?
Nope.
Oh, I have not. But this sounds like a great adventure.
Indeed. Classic tavern side quest.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yep.
Exactly. We're going back to our roots here in RPG world. So I want to give you guys a quick description of Tiiashi. So Tiiashi is a tabaxi, but like a super fluffy tabaxi cat.
Yeah, we got the floofy part.
Yeah, so she
Pronounced
has...
floofy, Eric.
Yeah, floofy. She's a floofy girl. So she has gray white fur and this like pink dress on, and she has this wooden staff with like feathers and other trinkets hanging from it. And she looks very regal sitting in her chair.
Well, we would love to try to find you this Midnight Lily. Do you have any, I guess, drawings or descriptions or anything about how we go about finding this?
Yes, T does actually. And she pulls out a little notebook out of her pocket and opens it to a page. And you see a little pencil drawing of a flower that has a bunch of, like, it's floating on the water, and it has some leaves sticking out that have a bunch of points on them. And then there's this long stem with a white flower hanging on the end. It's kind of drooping and it's flared open. And T says, "It is a very particular flower. You see, it only blooms on the full moon in the deep, deep woods. It is very hard to miss as it glows with the light of the moon."
Where are these woods?
They are just south of Fjord.
Oh, all right, yeah. Now wait, what is it used for? In case we have a moral disinclination.
Qualm.
The
We
Midnight
likely
Lily.
don't, but just in case.
The Midnight Lily has many uses. You see, I am an herbalist and I mix potions and other concoctions. The Midnight Lily is very rare, but it has some healing properties.
All right.
Well, that sounds great. When were you planning on heading out?
We may leave immediately.
Oh, all right.
Oh, sounds good.
And do you have any means of travel? Do you have a caravan or a dog pig or anything?
Oh, ha 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 ha. Dog pigs. T has a large caravan pulled by horses. Much more efficient than your dog pigs.
Oh, horses. Yeah.
Perfect.
So drink up, boys, and let us move forward.
Cheers to you. T-E.
Cheers.
Clink.
T-E, not T-E.
Clank.
Cheers. Tee.
I like tee-hee.
Tee-hee fluffernutter.
Nice. That was a good glass clink sound.
Oh, yeah. There you go, Dylan. I got some Foley for you.
Thank you. I have to record my own now.
So T.E. stands up and she whips around and leaves her glass on the table, and her tail like flicks across all of your faces and is very soft, very floofy. And she starts to waddle out of the tavern.
Did she finish her milk?
She did. She downed it.
All right.
What? Did you want secondhand milk?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Spiked
wounded
spiked
soldiers.
milk.
Are...
Spiked milk.
Yeah. Milk dregs. Yenri tries to pound his beer.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 4.
You are drunk.
All right. Let's follow the floofy cat.
I haven't seen drunk Yenri in a while.
He comes out from time to time.
You come down to my level.
So yeah, you finish your drinks and you guys walk out, and you're following.
I wave an exaggerated wave to Montgomery on the way out.
Montgomery just nods at you.
And there he goes, Montgomery, my man. And then he leaves.
I am happy you are all leaving.
Oh,
Wait, what? It's like 11 a.m., isn't it? Or even earlier.
Yeah, it is. It is high morning.
Yeah. Cool. Yenri's day drunk.
Yeah.
yeah.
Guys, we should go back in time and get drunk.
I wonder what drunk is like 20 years ago.
We don't have anywhere to be.
Past brunch. Past brunch.
All right, so you guys follow TE out of the tavern and then through the gates of Spafjord, and you turn left and walk down a little ways, and you see this big wooden caravan that has this blue tiled roof, and there's you're looking at the back of it, and there's a door that has like a moon and a sun carved into it, and there's all these trinkets hanging from it, and there's 2 horses lashed to the front that are currently gnawing on some plants that are in front of them. But it looks like a little, like, I don't know, kind of witch's hut on wheels.
T, this is beautiful.
Why, thank you. T.E. built it herself. It is my mobile herbalist potion shop.
Nice.
T.E., you said my.
It is her potion shop.
I want to call you out when you...
You should. It is T.E. It is her mobile potion shop and herbalist stand.
Cool.
Well, where should we sit?
You may go inside the cabin of the caravan. T.E. shall sit on the front. T.E. has space for one other person with her.
Oh, okay.
Who wants to sit with the floofy cat?
You guys
Oh,
wanna
I thought she meant
you
that
want
we
to
have
hook
to.
eye patch peg leg for it?
Oh,
Yes!
yeah. All right, wait.
Wait.
So Hook
Exactly how it went last time.
Hook gets stuck in peg leg stabs eye patch.
No.
Some
No. Hook rips off the eye patch, I think.
Okay.
No, you're right. Peg leg pokes out the eye.
I'll go to the back. I don't care.
Oh, looks like
about
Puff's
we-
riding with the
Drunk
kitten.
Henry is done.
Yeah.
All right, Puff it is. Buff and T.E. best friends forever.
I might need to be near a
Best friends
bathroom.
forever.
So
Ring.
Wait. What is that implying? Is there one inside
the
the carriage?
bathroom? Well, it looks like a little house. I mean, I hope so. There's bottles everywhere. Probably one of them. Just-
Oh. Yenry's making concoctions of his own.
Yeah, so T.E. goes up and opens the door, and she says, sorry, like just talking is my regular voice as T.E. So T.E. opens the door, and she says, please do not touch anything. There's very fragile and very expensive items in T.E.'s carriage. Now, Puff, you may come sit up with her.
He is glad.
Wonderful. Can't
Let's
tell if
go.
you're making fun of T.E. or not, but let us
No.
ride.
I'm trying to when in Rome. When in TE's house, do
Thank
as the
you.
TE does.
Thank you for supporting T.E.'s culture. Okay, get in. So, Orc and Yenri, you get in the back, and there is a window at the front where you can still look through and see T.E. and Puff. But you're back here with all of these bottles, and there's just like crates of like science glass with stuff in them. And then there's a few tables, and there's some herbs that are hung and drying on the inside of it. And there's like silk purple like shrouds that are hanging from the walls as well. It's very pretty back here. And then Puff, you're up with T.E. on the bench with the horses.
Yeah.
And then there, like I said, there's a little window at the front of the caravan so you guys can see T.E. and talk with her. But T.E. like whips the reins of her horses and she says, "Yeah, go horses, go." And you guys start trotting off into the woods.
That's great. Such an emphatic commander of horses you are, T.E.
I am always one to be soft-spoken.
It just sounded like a catchphrase that she said way too many times.
Yeah.
But she's committed to it.
Yeah, she doesn't just stop at yeah.
Yeah.
Go horses, go.
It's like they won't move without that second part now. I trained them too well.
And I regret trading.
In hindsight, it was a terrible mistake to make. I am wasting several syllables. T is wasting several syllables.
No, it's great because no one can steal her horses. Someone jumps on and goes, yeah, and they look back like,
They're like,
and?
fuck is this?
And
and
yes, and
we're listening.
Oh, man. So T and the horses and all of you guys are now trotting down this road that is following a river. And eventually the road ends and it's more of just like a grass clearing that's starting to weave through the woods. And you're starting to see fog appear as well. And T.E. looks
Fjog?
back at all of you. Fjog.
The fjog of the forest encloses.
Yeah. You frolic into the forest. Yours. And T.E. looks back at all of you and says, "You must be careful of the fog. It can make your mind play tricks on you. And this is why we must be very, very careful
Sounds
in these
fun.
woods."
Orc starts inhaling fog.
Yenri goes, "Yeah, I'm down."
Yeah,
Let's get crossfaded.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Henry's down for anything now.
Henry wants
Well,
to
you
get
feel
cross-
pretty wild at noon, so throw a little fog on it.
So you're riding for a bit more, and the fog is getting denser and denser, and T.E. looks back at you again. He's like, "So I must ask you, where are you traveling from and why?" T.E. is quite the collector of information, always looking for more tidbits to fill her mind.
Yeah, Yenri lays on the ground and goes, "Future, future."
T stops the car. Could you please get back in the car? It's not
Sorry.
safe to stop like this.
Sorry, I'll hold on to him.
Thank you, kind orc.
I think the mind has begun to play tricks.
So please amuse her with stories.
So we came from the far north.
Farther north than Fjord?
Yeah.
How?
Oh, you haven't been up there, have you?
Nay, I've never crossed. T has never crossed the straits.
Yeah, there's.
Yeah, we met some
there-
friendly giants up there.
Giants, you say? What color was their skin? How tall were they?
They were taller than me.
Definitely.
Well,
They were somewhere between me and like an infinite height.
Is this where we learn that Puff is a horrible storyteller?
and he has literally
And he has
zero
no
depth
concept
perception.
Yeah. No concept of distance.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
they
cops
were.
come up. So how tall was he? I don't know. Somewhere between 0 and 1,000,000 inches.
He looked like a man.
Yes, he was.
I also don't remember how tall they were, but
I think they were
But-
like 60 feet tall.
I mean, we were hanging out in their mustaches and
Yeah.
beards, so like
I guess maybe they
pretty
were even
tall.
taller. Like what? Like 200 feet?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
they were.
And I think
They
they
were
were frost
blue.
giants. They were blue. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, this is fascinating for TE. At some point, TE will have to go there and meet these giants. This
Yeah,
is
we
new.
could do a little guide switch. We'll guide you up there.
Fabulous. But for now, we come close to beginning your quest into the deep woods.
Wait.
And
Hold on. You said your quest? You're not coming with us?
Oh, I don't think T's coming.
no. T does not get her hands dirty.
You have hands?
You're an herbalist. How do you get your herbs?
T has her own garden and collects
fair enough.
things on the side of roads and things of that nature. The deep woods is far too deep and dirty for T.
Just so you know, TE, you're not supposed to pick things from the side of the road. Those are the most contaminated of herbs.
This is good information to have as an herbalist.
I mean, we don't.
Although,
exhaust
granted,
in
we
these
don't have
times.
cars, so
Yeah.
T.
I guess it's mostly poop.
Yeah. It's when
Which
she
probably
harvests all
makes
the
them-
mushrooms out of the horse poop.
Yeah, it probably makes it better, actually. Never mind, TE, you're good.
You
Some
do it right.
potent stuff.
So you guys are starting to slow down a bit, and you're noticing that the fog is beginning to change color. It's starting to change to more of a bluish hue, and it's getting a lot darker as well. And you see this wall of trees in front of you, and TE stops, and the road continues to the right. And you see like a deep blue glow coming from deep back from these trees that you're in front of. And TE looks at you and says, "This is where you must go. At the full moon tonight, you must reach the lake, deep inside the deep woods. There you will find the midnight lilies. But you must be careful, there are spirits about. I should give you a potion so you can blend in with these spirits, and you will not be spotted."
Oh.
Now, when you say blend in with spirits, this isn't going to kill us, is it?
It's just poison.
No. This is simply the essence of spirits. Your physical form shall not change, but the spirits shall see you as one of their own.
Okay.
And so T pulls a few vials out of the sash that's running across her chest, and they're glowing blue themselves. And she says, "Bottoms up, boys," and hands you the vials.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And you guys down
Drink.
them.
Throw some ectoplasm on this chemical cocktail I got going in Yenri.
And so you guys take them down, and like everything around you starts to glow more intensely blue, and you feel a little bit floaty as well. And TE is now looking at you, and her eyes appear to be these bright blue shining orbs. And she says, "So, how do you feel?"
Oh.
I guess I feel kind of ghosty.
You're kind of glowy.
Yeah.
Yes, then this has worked for you.
Spectral.
Phantasmal. Fantastic with a PH.
These are all good synonyms and made-up words to describe
Spiritual.
this. And so T stands up and jumps off her cart, and she says, "T shall wait here for you. Given this potion, you should be able to find your way back to me. But now I wish you the best of luck. And please, collect the midnight lily."
Don't worry, we won't let you down.
"I know you won't. T knows you won't.
All right.
Now shoo."
The ghosty three are on the case.
Go, go. Yeah.
And the horses start walking. She's like, "Wait, no. Stop, horse, stop."
It's like clap on, clap off lights. All right.
Let's go.
Wander.
Yeah. Onward.
All right, so you guys enter the forest through this wall of trees, and it is immediately like the sounds of where you just were completely disappear. And now you just hear wind rushing and crickets and some other strange sounds coming from the interior of this forest. And everything is this deep blue color. And so you're walking a little ways, and the ground is also very cushy. It's like you're walking on the super spongy moss. And with each step, it radiates blue light through like the tendrils of the moss.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Yeah. It's a pretty forest.
I don't know if this is just the drugs, but this is really cool.
No, we're seeing it too, Yenri.
Okay, so it's at least not just one of the drugs.
I guess it's not your combination of drugs.
Yeah.
So, do we see like a brighter glow?
Everything is a pretty even deep blue right now.
Okay.
But you are kind of on a trail of sorts on this like mossy carpet that's sort of weaving through the woods right now.
Yenri slaps a tree.
And the tree like reverberates. It starts to vibrate as you hit it, and some leaves start to shake off. And then it lets out a sigh. Ah. And then it falls over.
The tree falls over?
Mm-hmm.
Did it glow?
Yeah, right.
It didn't glow.
Guys, I slapped a tree to death.
You killed it.
Sounded like you spanked it to death.
Oh!
At least it died happy.
Forest is dirty.
I'm gonna be honest. I did not expect the tree to moan and die when I slapped it.
Well, you gotta expect the unexpected,
Yeah, you
Henry.
should have anticipated.
You're in the spirit world now.
All right. Be careful of your hands, guys. They are dirty weapons.
Always.
What other, do we see any, like, critters or?
Yeah, roll a perception check.
Yeah, like an 11.
Nat 20.
23.
Okay. So, Orc and Yenri, you look over at another tree, and you see a frog standing there, and he has a broom, and he appears to be sweeping the dirt in front of this tree.
Well, hello there, Frogman.
Hello there!
Oh,
Jesus.
Hello
I
there,
didn't really...
citizens of the wood, fellow spirit people. How are you doing on this beautiful day?
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
It's a very glowy night we got here. What you cleaning?
Oh, I'm just cleaning the streets in front of my house here, Clean home, happy home.
I think I killed a home.
oh.
Ignore my friend here. We're looking for a midnight lily, special flower by the lake. Do you know where the lake is?
Well, I sure hope that you're looking for the midnight lilies tonight. It's the full moon.
Yeah. Is everybody? Isn't everybody, right?
Right. I mean, we're all going to the festival, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, happy forest, my friend.
Yes, happy forest indeed. So, what position are you in the parade?
4th.
Ass.
4th ass. They must have been extending the parade route this year.
You got leader, second leader, ass, and second, third, fourth ass. That's where we are.
Assistant to the 3rd ass.
If you're not first, you're ass.
And if you're not third ass, you're fourth ass.
Yeah, I'm just happy we didn't get 5th ass this year.
Yeah. Everybody wants to be 5th ass.
What about you?
It's like, oh, me and my family, we're in 37th place this year. Moving on up.
Nice.
Nice. Out of the asses. Good for you.
That's all we can hope for now. So how's your float looking? My family's here is looking pretty good this year. I think we're going to win the competition.
Nice. What did you guys build this year?
Oh boy, we found some turtle shells in the wood, and we filled it with tree sap. And we're all going to be hot tubbing in the tree sap tortoise shell, just flying through the forest.
Dope.
Ooh. Sounds
That's awesome.
sticky.
Sticky? Yes.
Yeah, wait.
Really thought there was going to be a second.
It's
part of
sticky,
that.
but uncomfortable.
Yeah.
No, you're spot on.
But it's uncomfortable. Oh.
I don't want to give too much away about ours, but we let's just say we started with spanking a tree, and
Interesting. I'm very curious to see how you do then.
Oh.
As are we.
Anyway, we should bid you adieu. I'm sure you have some finishing touches on your sticky tortoise shells.
Absolutely. You know, first prize this year is a pretty big deal.
Hey, I'm losing track of time here. How long until we're all supposed to meet up, in the festival lineup?
Oh, I would say you have about 6 hours here.
Okay.
Time is a weird thing here.
Damn.
Oh, boy.
Great. Well, see you at the festival.
I await the presence of your beautiful float.
Likewise.
Watch for the ass.
Will do. All right. Farewell.
As we say, fourth ass, first place.
All right. And he goes back to sweeping his dirt.
Guys, we got to make a float.
Yeah.
Oh, we sure do. What kind of materials do we see around us?
You want to spank a tree?
Okay, I mean, you're on a roll, so
I can spank a tree for you.
Henry really wants to spank more trees.
I was sad, but then I was exhilarated.
Oh no, I like this.
you got to do everything twice. Once to try it, and twice to see if you like it.
I'd try anything twice. Yeah. We also have the horse, of course.
We have a horse?
We brought one with us?
You're the horse.
Oh.
Oh, we are the horse.
The horse.
I mean, you guys can do like what'd you call
Magic?
it? Yeah.
Yes, we can.
What was it?
You know.
That fancy fakey stuff.
Fancy fakey stuff. I have a spell called Major Image now. It only lasts for 10 minutes, though. But that's essentially a make float spell.
How convenient.
Thank God.
It's up to a 20-foot cube, and I just make a big thing. It seems completely real, including sound, smells, and temperature appropriate to the thing depicted.
That is a float spell.
It can even smell like a float if we want.
I feel like we should really make something. I don't know why, but I'm feeling like
Yeah. We never get our hands dirty. We never
Right?
make something.
we got
here.
6 hours. Let's put something together.
Cue the montage.
And Eric just comes up with what we made.
So, Eric, what do we make?
Wow, you guys are so creative. I can't believe you made this.
What do we have? Everyone throw your things in a pile.
I mean, we're surrounded in like bioluminescent shit. Can't we just? I guess
but-
this isn't impressive to the
Yeah,
average
they see
force
this
folk.
all the time.
Fair enough. So we got to put together like regular shit, and then
Yeah.
it'll be very impressive.
All right, I'll start. I got water skin with fancy fish in it.
That's it.
Are we doing like round robin, like one at a time? I thought you were gonna list everything. Is that
Yeah,
all you
exactly.
have? Okay.
No,
I
that's it.
Like, okay.
I have 50 feet of rope.
I got a tinder box.
I got 100 feet of rope.
Okay, we're not one-upping. We're round robining. So.
I also got tinderbox, bitches. I win.
I am confused.
I have a candle, singular.
That could be poignant.
Yes.
Really make a statement with that one candle.
I've got a dead Sprite in a bottle, Brendan Fraser. We should make a Brendan Fraser float.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, we should.
Is there anything here that we can use to make sort of a paper mache like substance?
So roll a survival check.
16.
18?
Did you say 60?
16.
I got 5.
Okay, so Organ Puff, you're looking around, and these trees have a bunch of like sap, like draining from the bark, and there's also just a bunch of plant matter around. And you guys think that if you were to mix this together, you could get something that's kind of like paper mache, because it's basically like glue and fibrous material.
Nice.
Well, let's grab a tortoise shell and start mixing up.
All right.
Henry slaps a nearby tortoise.
It shakes and moans and dies.
Puff walks up to a tree and slaps it.
And the same thing happens where it,
Okay. I wanted to know if it was just Yenri that had the magic touch.
The magic spank.
He's got the Midas touch.
they thought it was lost for generations.
You've had this all along?
I've been hiding my death spank from you guys for months.
And the one night that Yenri's drunk and high, and he just
I don't let it come out very often, but sometimes the death spank, it comes out.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
All right, how are we going to shape this Brendan Fraser? And it needs to move. Are we going to carry it? We can carry it.
We need
I
to
mean,
move.
should we
Oh.
do?
Oh, hey, we should use enlarge and like build a giant paper mache Brendan Fraser mask helmet, and someone will just walk
Yeah.
as giant Brendan Fraser. That's a float, right?
I don't know if that. Or
I
a
don't think there's a
mascot.
rule book, but I'd buy it.
Wait, if you use enlarge on Yenri, and he uses his medallion. Oh, can you use your medallion here?
Let me see. And I push my medallion to my chest.
All right, and you don't feel anything. It feels like Wenry does not exist.
No, can't fly. It's either the alcohol or the forest spirit realm that we're in, but
Or the past?
oh right. There's the fourth drug.
Yeah.
Time travel. Yep.
I now understand.
We're a couple layers removed. I totally forgot we were in the past.
Yeah, you've really inceptioned your way into a new area.
I was gonna say it'd be cool if we could float you up there and like tie ropes to you like a floating Macy's Day Parade. Brendan
Oh
Fraser.
my God! Yes.
Yeah.
How can
That
we?
would've
Oh,
been
you can
wonderful.
turn me into an animal or something.
That's true.
What's a floating animal?
Do I still have levit? No, I have feather fall. I don't have levitate. If you,
you guys
keep
just-
throwing me into the air.
It's like
fall
hitting.
slowly.
It's like hitting a beach ball at a concert. You just gotta keep like popping them up there.
Perfect.
Are there any animals that just float?
I mean,
So
birds.
roll a perception check.
6.
18.
I got a 6.
All right. So, Yenri, you're noticing a couple things. You're seeing what looks to be like jellyfish in the trees, like floating about. And you're also seeing like these tiny blue dragon birds that are flying around as well. So there's a couple different animals that are kind of like wisping through the woods as you stand there.
Hey guys, I don't know if it's helpful, but we got like tree jellyfish and dragon birds flying around.
Yes.
Should we rope a bunch of them?
Can we? Yenri, talk to them. Can you lure them in?
Jellyfishing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right. I'll put on my ring of animal speech. And say, hello, jellyfish.
Hello to you too.
Hey, do you want to help us win a float competition?
Are you just starting your float build now?
Don't judge, but yes.
What is your idea?
Hear me out. Giant Brendan Fraser.
Don't know who that is, but I like it.
I think once people see his face, everyone will get it. You know what I mean? They'll get it.
Oh, I'm not doubting you. I believe in you.
Guys, these jellyfish are surprisingly amicable and on board with our Brendan Fraser
I
float.
love the spirit of the forest.
And you guys can actually all hear this. It seems like the ring of animal speech isn't necessary.
Oh, I was going to say, I was just imagining Yenri and the jellyfish both just being like, oh, yeah, I love your enthusiasm. So basically, we're going to sap plant mache a giant Brendan Fraser, and you're going to float it in the air for us, and we're going to win.
Oh, we love this idea. Yes, I think that we could stick to your back and legs, perhaps, and float.
Oh, yeah, so we can still do the giant mask idea.
Yeah.
Sounds wonderful.
Okay.
What are your people called? I'm sorry, we're unfamiliar with these parts.
We are jellyfish.
Yay.
That's wonderful. You are really jolly fish.
Life is good.
Just down for anything.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's start collecting some sap and plant matter, guys.
Yeah. And we'll build a frame out of something.
Yeah, I can slap more turtles if you want.
Sure.
Sure, dude.
Ever floats your boat, Yenri?
If you combine it.
Let's remember not to get Henry drunk next time.
You combine enough turtles and trees, you got a Brendan Fraser skeleton.
That's the most absurd out of context.
You got your rounds and you got your straights.
You just connect the dots.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Maybe let's just use sticks and rocks, perhaps,
Okay.
instead of death spanking the forest.
I don't have to slap those things, but if you want to,
You can
that's
still
fine.
slap them if you want.
All right, I'm on it, and Yenri starts slapping rocks.
The rocks don't appear to be doing anything.
But Yenri does.
All right, let's set to work.
All right, so you guys start collecting some sap from the trees and some fibrous plant materials from around the forest, and you're bringing it together. And did you slap more turtles, or you slapped turtles?
No, I slapped the one turtle, and then I just slapped rocks from there on out.
Okay. So you're able to put the paper mache mixture together, and so you have this big, sticky, sloppy mess now in this turtle shell.
Yeah, and I've been using, I guess I don't know how I'm attaching them. Yeah, I got to use the sap. I'm connecting sticks and rocks to try to form a skeletal Brendan Fraser outline.
All right, roll a survival check. This is kind of like, I don't know, building things out of woodsy materials.
Yeah.
float building, the ultimate survival.
Oh my God, we're stranded out here! Quick, someone start building a float.
We have to show our school pride.
Well, that's a 6, so I don't know what this is going to look like.
So you look like a kindergartner trying to put together like a popsicle man, sort of.
Guys, I need help.
It's droopy.
Let me give you a hand there, and I'll try to help him out.
All right, roll a survival check.
16.
All right. So with the added stickiness of your hands, you're able to help Orc lash these sticks together to form this man skeleton.
I'm just able to handle the stickiness better because I am sticky.
It's like you're adding sticky
Makes
to it.
Yeah. 2 stickies make it.
You're giving it a nice clear coat. Yeah.
Make us smooth.
Maybe.
Cool. So we got like a skeleton together?
You have this like stick skeleton,
Heck yeah.
and you got
How-
the paper mache mixed up.
So now we gotta like cover it.
Yeah. Maybe some giant leaves.
Yeah. Oh, maybe we do need Yenri to slap some
Are there
trees.
giant leaves?
Did someone say slap some trees? Yenri looks up from the rock he's been slapping for the past 20 seconds.
You've been beating the same rock.
Yeah, that's why it's really persistent.
Don't worry, I'll get him.
I get it eventually. How big is the skeleton they've formed?
I don't know. How big did you guys make it?
Somewhere between puff size and infinity.
All right, that sounds reasonable to me.
Yeah. Okay. And can I search around for any is there anything that looks like it would be colorful that I could mash up into a sort of paint or a paste that we could color this with?
Yeah, there's a bunch of bioluminescent like fungi and plants around, and it's like every color you could think of, and they're glowing.
Dope. All right. I slap a few turtles, hollow them out, and throw in some bioluminescent things to make red, blue, and green.
So
Okay.
I just want to point out
Wait,
we've
red, blue,
talked-
green? Are we going digital painting on this?
I figured that would be what you guys are most familiar with.
Seems pretty digital out here.
Yeah.
I just want to point out that we have spoken to frogs, jellyfish, or dragons. We haven't even tried to talk to the turtles.
No. There's one rule I live by.
Laughing.
Turtles are for slapping.
Yeah.
Ask no question. Slap a turtle.
You got a partition.
That's what I learned from the Frogman at the beginning.
Yeah,
you know,
Frog gave us
turtles
the
are
green
fair
light.
game.
Oh yeah. He led us down the path of turtle genocide.
We are unwittingly Team Frog.
Yeah.
Don't question it.
In the Great War.
I can't wait to see
God.
the turtles float. It's going to be a bunch of dead frogs.
We get there and we're like, oh shit.
And we're like, well, I mean, frogs don't make very good bowls, so I'm just gonna
Seems like an obvious choice. All right, we still need some leaves too. Yenri, you want to slap us some trees?
You can't pick those? You mean to kill the... I don't know why I'm questioning it now. Yeah, slap a tree.
And it sighs, and falls over after shaking, of course.
Yeah. Have at it, boys.
Thanks, dude.
We cover our skeleton with big leaves.
All right. So you're using some sap and some leaves, and you're able to completely cover the skeleton. So now it has a leafy skin covering the entire thing.
Then let's sap moss mache. Sap plant mache.
All right. So you're a couple of you are mixing up this paper mache mixture, and one of you is like laying it out on the thing. And after a while, you're able to cover the entire like leafy skin part in this paper mache. and it starts to harden.
Does it look like Brendan Fraser?
It looks like a man.
You look like
You look like a man.
I think it's your turn, Yenri.
I gotta paint it.
Oh, I think you're in the perfect state.
All right. I envision Brendan Fraser in my mind, and then dip my fingers into the red and green.
You making a brown there?
Yeah. How does one make a Brendan Fraser tone out of R, B, and G?
I'm sure there's a perfect hex for that.
Yeah.
I grab one large leaf as a nice palette, like a Bob Ross palette. And I
Say
slap
with
some
your
color-
afro, you are 100% Bob Ross right now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm ready to give him some happy little eyebrows, and I start painting onto the Brendan Fraser paper mache man.
Nice. Roll I'm going to say a performance check.
That's fair. Guess what? I have plus 10 in performance, so I rolled a
God.
29.
Oh my god. So you become Bob Ross and you paint this Brendan Fraser skeleton into the most Brendan Fraser you've ever seen.
The Brendaniest Fraser.
Fraseriest.
Brendanist, Fraseriest.
Now which Brendan Fraser are you trying to replicate here?
Classic mummy Brendan Fraser.
Oh, I was going to say you
good
should roll
choice.
for it.
I could roll for it.
Roll on the Brendan
Go
Fraser
to
table.
the Brendan Fraser table at the back of the player's
You have like a
handbook.
wild magic equivalent table of Brendan Fraser.
My God, we need to build this. It'll come up again. I guarantee it.
Yeah, we should do Mummy Fraser.
All right, so you're able to paint basically a copy of Mummy Brendan Fraser, and he is sitting on the ground in front of you currently, sprawled out.
Oh, I was like, can he move into different positions?
We
I'm a real Brendan Fraser.
Oh my God! The spirit of the forest brought Brendan Fraser to life.
Is this when he cameos on our show?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Now, everybody, please welcome
Don't
Brendan Fraser. He comes in to play our spirit float that we made.
All right, we got 2 weeks to get Brendan Fraser
Oh my God!
to do a voice for our podcast. Now
Oh my God.
I'll send him an email.
Do it. Just get him to say like some little quick catchphrase.
Yeah, was it Brendan Fraser at hotmail.com or something?
He hasn't changed it since the early
Since the
90s. Late 90s.
And also, in case he says no, we'll just Brendan Fraser soundboard it.
Perfect.
Scrap some lines together from his movies.
Let's just find someone else named Brendan Fraser and have them say something.
That sounds pretty easy.
I hope there's a really comprehensive Brendan Fraser soundboard out there with like every line from his movies. And like, I am a float. Yes, you are, Brendan Fraser.
Thanks for joining our podcast.
All right. So yeah, you guys have this float totally created out, and it's glowing too. It's a beacon of a Brendan Fraser.
Yes. All right,
Fraser.
we throw some ropes around the arms and legs.
All right, you are easily able to do that.
And hand off the ropes to the jellyfish.
No,
No?
it's a Macy's Day float. They float the float and we hold the ropes and walk it.
Oh, they float the flow. We hold the rope. Gotcha. The slogan of the Macy's Day Parade. Okay. Well then, Jollyfish, can you come pick up our Brendan Fraser float?
Oh, my lord, he is beautiful. We would love to help. And the jellyfish fly to the Brendan Fraser figure, and they make a carpet of jellyfish along his back. and up to his head, and the Brendan Fraser starts to fly in this like wobbly fashion, and he is now staring down at you, smiling with that debonair look of the mummy Brendan Fraser.
Oh my god.
I need to know his name.
Yeah, what's the character name?
Rick O'Connell. With the debonair stare that could only come from Rick O'Connell.
All right. Has it been 6 hours?
Yes.
Let's make more.
All right. Let's walk our Brendan Floacher down to the festival grounds.
All right. So the jellyfish are starting to fly, and they're heading in a direction down the path. And as you're walking with your giant Brendan Fraser, the trees are like moving out of the way to make room for you. So you have this like bubble of air as the trees move around you, and you're walking down this forest path. And you begin to start hearing a commotion, and you're seeing more lights in the distance. And the light is almost like too bright to see right now as you're nearing the edge of this forest area, and your eyes are adjusting, and suddenly you see this giant carnival in front of you. And it's a gigantic clearing, and you see all of these creatures running about, and you see all these different spirit floats that are lined up in the field. And there are like fish flying through the air above you, and there's some giant tree people that are putting together some other trees into this giant like pirate ship looking float. And it's just like more sights and sounds than you can comprehend.
Do we see any other Brendan Fraser floats?
No, you don't see any other Brendan Fraser floats.
Thank God.
So you guys are walking out and seeing this, and suddenly this turnip with legs like walks towards you and says, "Wow-wee, misters, that's a beautiful float you got there. Who is it?"
Thanks, turnip with legs.
"That's my name."
This is our
How'd you know?
this is our Blimpton Floacher.
Blimpton.
"Wow-wee, he is a beautiful specimen of a man up there. How'd you get him to fly so well?"
Charisma and good acting.
"Wow, I can really see it now." "Well, good luck to all of you. I'm going back to my old turnip float." And he walks away.
What's his float look like?
You see him walk up to a float, and it looks like a like Cinderella carriage, but it's a big turnip, and it has a bunch of turnips in front of it, like pulling it.
And does the carriage have legs?
Yes, the carriage has
Human
legs.
Imagine it like Trogdor arms, like just a human arm stuck on the side, but it's big old muscle
Power
human
turnip.
legs.
Now that's a turnip with legs.
So you guys are standing there, and you see a little frog come up to you with the clipboard. He's like, "Oh, hey, you guys. I'm before I get to my float, I'm just checking to see everybody's in line here for the float. You said you were fourth ass, right?"
That's right.
Sure did.
"Perfect. Well, I'm going to bring you to the back here, right behind third ass."
Sounds right to me.
"Wonderful.
Accurate.
Well, I'll check you off my clipboard here and move on. It's like you're going to be right behind the tree pirate ship there. You got it?"
Okay.
Sure. Yep.
"Perfect. Good luck to you all." And he starts hopping back into the crowd. And so you guys move your Brendan Fraser float behind the tree pirate ship. And this whole situation is ridiculous.
And also,
Yeah. And so you stand there from a time, and then you hear these big like trumpet horns go off, like burr, 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 burr. And you hear a voice comes over that says, All rise and hail the Flumps, your judges for the spirit parade. And you see these 3 giant, like, jellyfish creatures float out from the forest. And these things are probably 20 feet tall. And they have these long tentacles that are reaching to the ground. And they are waving at the rest of the crowd. And they say, "We will be waiting at the lake for you. Good luck to all of you. It looks like there's wonderful floats this year." And they fly back off into the forest. And the announcer comes back on and is like, "May the parade begin!" And so the floats start moving in a ring around this field, and you're starting to see like every float, and there's like music and fanfare and fireworks going off. And you guys ring this field for a bit, and then you head into the forest, and you're all just marching through this hole of trees, and there's lights that are going off, and there's spectator spirits all along the way, and they're all cheering for you. And I want you 3 to roll a performance check.
Do we get advantage for Brendan Fraser?
I did roll a 29 again.
Whoa.
I got a 6.
Yeah, I got like a 9.
Man, good thing Yenri's here. So
Come on, guys, you got to put your heart into it.
so Yenri, you're like standing beneath the float, and you can be like yelling stuff at the crowd. You've got to hype up this Blompton Flossier.
It's diverging so far. Brendan Fraser, Brendan Floacher, Blimpton Floacher, Brompton Floacher.
Borkton Bjachter.
But yes, yeah, Yenri's yelling all sorts of hyped up things about the float.
All right. And you like the crowd is like oohing and awing as you guys are walking down. You hear whispers from the crowd like, is that Brendan Fraser? Is that Blompton Frosher? Is that
They're surprisingly close, but they can't
like
quite.
the crowd is eating it up right now. They're
Who is that?
Well, it's like we told it to that turnip guy, and then they put
Yeah,
a
and now
telephone
it's-
to the whole crowd.
Telephoning to the crowd.
Everyone's
Don't you know
pretending
it's
they know.
Brompton Floacher?
Torture.
I mean, that sounds very plausible.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys are walking through the forest, and then eventually you come out to this giant lake, and the 3 flumphs that you saw before are hovering over the center of the lake. And the parade route starts going, and it circles the entire lake, and you can see the full moon bright above you, shining down onto the lake. And as you complete the circle around the lake, you see all of these flowers bloom of like floating on the lake. So all of these glowing white lilies are now like lighting up this whole area. And one of the flumphs starts speaking and says, "Welcome everybody to the Festival of the Moon. We have had such a great turnout this year, and we're so happy to see all of you in all of your bright and shiny and wonderful floats to honor the full moon. So now we would like to announce the winner of the float contest." And I want you guys to roll one more performance check.
Oh no!
24.
I got a 5.
I got a 7.
Okay. So the flumph raises his hand, is like, "And the winner is Blimpton Floacher!" And he points his tentacles at you guys. And your float starts to rise up a little bit more, and you hear just this, like, roar of applause come from the crowd around you, and the flumphs start flying over to you, and they reach out their tentacles like, "I would love to shake the hands of the spirits that built this wonderful, wonderful idol of Brendan Fraser."
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I reach out my hand.
Oh, I'm scared of Yenri touching him.
And he shakes Yenri's hand, and then they each take in line like to shake your hands, and they step back a little bit and is like, "We would like to award you first with crowns of midnight lilies." And so he goes and he puts a crown on each one of your heads, and he also comes up to you, he's like, "We would like to award you with a special mortal realm item that we found. This very rare portable hole."
Portable
and he hands
hole?
it over to you.
That's what is it?
I like.
So the portable hole is this,
what do we
this
do with
portable
this?
hole. So, and he demonstrates. So he throws it on the ground, and there's suddenly this 6-foot diameter hole. And he says, "My lovely assistant, would you like to jump inside this giant hole?" And one of the other flumps gets inside, and he picks up the hole off the ground, and he crumples it up and like holds it in his hand. And it's like, "See this? You can put anything you want in it, and then just put it in your pocket. That's great."
Up to 6 feet?
Yeah,
in a
so
hole
it's 6
shape?
feet in diameter and 10 feet deep.
Oh,
that's
pretty
fun.
big. That's a big hole.
What?
And then he throws it back on the ground, and the other flump comes and flies out of it, and he picks it back up and hands it to you. He's like, "Your prize, good sirs."
Thank you, Flumps.
Oh man,
That's so cool.
We are
This would
very
be great
gracious
for
to
my
have you
magic.
join this year. We hope that you join us again next year for the Great Float Building. You don't seem very familiar. You must be new to the spirit realm.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty new. But
No more questions here.
and can I just say I'm not saying this to the Flumps, I'm saying this to Organ Puff. I'm very glad the Flumps were not turtles.
Yeah,
Me too.
or trees.
Yeah. Any of the victims of my slapping tonight. It was the one thing we befriended in a best case scenario, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, fun. Thank you, Floomps. Thank you. Thank you, the rest of the forest. It's been an honor. Thank you, Brendan Fraser. We bid you adieu.
Is there a Moon Festival after party?
Yeah.
And no one can really hear you. There's too much cheering.
Is there a Moon Festival after party?
Everyone, shut up.
Oh, but of course. The party don't stop till the sun come up.
Did TE give us any indication of how long the spell was going to last, this potion?
She did not, no.
Oh, is this a Cinderella situation? We got to jump in the turnip with legs and get back.
Quick, Buff Turnip, take us home.
Halfway home, the legs fall off.
Just turns into a turnip.
We roll out of a turnip. Not ghostly at all.
What a Cinderella story.
Turn into ghosts and make a Brendan Fraser. It's what every little girl dreams of.
Yeah, probably. There has to be at least one tween who made a paper mache Brendan Fraser.
One? Oh, my God.
And he's sitting with you, talking to you now.
You don't remember my paper mache Brendan Fraser?
At least one tween. I was that one tween.
I prayed every night for that Fraser to get up and walk around.
I just think of that like Helga Pataki had that Hey Arnold gum idol in her closet. It's like a paper mache idol.
Yeah, should we get straight back to TE, you think?
Yeah, I
gonna
think
wear
we
off?
should. while everyone's applauding, we should just float on out of here on Brandon Flapper.
That sounds like a solid plan to me.
So we call up to the jellyfishes and say, "Hey, float us on out of here."
Can do. And they float down so you guys can jump on Brendan Fraser's back, and you jump on, and it floats up into the air and starts flying off over the forest. And you hear like a bunch of cheers from down below as Brendan Fraser gracefully flies away from the lake. And you guys start flying for a bit, and the fog is starting to diminish, and the jellyfish are like, "Our powers grow weaker as we reach the edge of the forest. We can release you to fly the rest of the way yourselves."
Use Featherfall on the Fraser.
Yeah, can you use that on a...
Featherfall on the Fraser?
Featherfall the Fraser? I don't know if it can be used on it. It's creatures. 5 falling creatures.
Fraser Fall?
And we just clamp him with our thighs and ride him into the real realm.
Maybe.
All right,
Or just-
yeah,
or just
cast
let a-
Featherfall on us.
Yeah, he has ropes attached to him still.
All right, I cast Featherfall on the 3 of us.
All right. And you guys, they fly to the forest, and suddenly the carpeted jellyfish lifts off and starts flying to the sky, and you feel the full weight of gravity take control of you, and you start falling down. And roll a strength check, all of you.
Well, not the full weight, right? Terrible. I got a 0.
Oh, God.
I got a 20.
I got 15.
Okay, so Puff and Orc like wrap their arms around Brendan Floacher and like really grasp on. But Yenru, you fly off and you start falling, but the jellyfish go away, and you guys fly, and suddenly the blue fog turns white, and Brendan Fraser's glow starts to diminish a little bit, and you see Tiyashi's hut in front of you, and she's sitting on the front drinking tea, and you start careening towards her. And so T.E. looks up, and there's this giant Brendan Fraser flying at her caravan from the sky, and she starts to scream.
Whoa there, Brendan Floacher.
We should drop it.
You should crash land a Blimpton Floacher. Right in front of TE.
The Hinden Floacher.
The Brendanberg.
Brendan.
Are we trying to salvage this thing? Or should
I
we
don't
just let
think
him
so.
fall to the forest? Lay him to rest?
We might have to let Brendan Floacher go.
Yeah, he's compostable.
Might be his time.
Crash him into the forest.
So long, Brendan.
And you hear a whisper. It says, "Goodbye, friends."
You got to use the Brendan Fraser soundboard.
That's
for that
the
one.
line we need to get him to say.
That is absolutely the line. Oh my God. This is our mission now in life.
Yeah.
We will spam everything we can find for Brendan Fraser.
Can you please?
Just record yourself saying goodbye, friends. It could be on a phone. It could
That's
be
it.
on a Zoom call. It could. I don't care. Just
Goodbye, Brendan.
Goodbye,
bye, Brendan.
Brendan.
And you release him above the trees, and he falls in and disappears beneath the canopy. And you guys float the rest of the way down to Tiyashi, who's still screaming. But once she sees it's you, she calms down a little bit. Says, Well, were you successful?"
And I take off my
Why
crown.
don't you look at our
Look at our heads.
heads?
I says, "Oh my, there's so many midnight lilies. I can make, Tiyashi can make so many concoctions from this. You have made her very, very happy. Did you have a good journey inside of the deep woods?"
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was It's pretty
It
deep
was
in
wonderful. Wonderful.
Slapped a lot of trees, a few turtles, made a float, won the competition. Good times.
I feel you will have to tell TE all about this on our journey south.
Yep. Puff will tell you all about it.
there. That sounds wonderful.
In great, vague detail.
We did somewhere between nothing and something. Or
And everything.
everything.